Alright, listen. Because the internet is doing that thing again where everyone suddenly notices something at the same time and goes, wait, have we been missing this the whole time? And this time, the names on everybody's lips are Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton. Yes, that Kim and that Lewis. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, here we go again, another Kim rumor, just stay with me for a second because this one feels different, subtle, quiet, intentional, and honestly, a little bit suspicious. And if you live for celebrity tea, soft launches, and billionaire behavior that's hiding in plain sight, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button right now because the gossip empire never misses when the clues start lining up. So let's rewind. For a while now, Kim Kardashian has been in what she calls her peace era. No loud public relationships, no oversharing, no messy explanations. After Kanye, after the Pete Davidson whirlwind, after the constant headlines, Kim went quiet. Very quiet. But here's the thing about Kim Kardashian. When she goes quiet, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. It usually means everything is happening, just off camera. And then enters Lewis Hamilton, seven-time Formula One world champion, global icon, fashion darling, private, disciplined, low drama, and very intentional about who gets access to him. Not exactly the type of man Kim is usually linked to, which is why people didn't notice at first. It started with them being in the same places. Fashion events, high-profile dinners, exclusive circles where only a certain level of celebrity even gets an invite. No photos together. No obvious PDA. Just proximity. And you know the internet. Proximity is never just proximity. Fans started asking questions when Kim was spotted attending events tied closely to Lewis's world. Formula One weekends, elite brand gatherings, luxury spaces where athletes and fashion royalty overlap. Then came the timing. Lewis shows up at fashion weeks more consistently. Kim starts leaning heavier into that high fashion, understated, billionaire core aesthetic. Neutral tones, sharp tailoring, less influencer, more executive. Coincidence? Maybe. But Gossip Empire knows better than to ignore patterns. Because here's what really set people off. The Grammys. Kim appears looking calm, confident, glowing in that way that screams, life is good, and I'm not explaining why. Lewis, on the other hand, is unusually present in Hollywood spaces during the same period, more than usual. No photos of them together. No red carpet moments. No denial. No confirmation. And that silence? That's the loudest part. If this was fake, someone would have shut it down by now. A rep, a statement, a just friends headline planted somewhere. But instead, nothing. And that's when fans started connecting dots from the past. Because this wouldn't be the first time Kim and Lewis crossed paths. They've known each other for years. Same elite social circles. Same luxury brands. Same mutual friends. This isn't some random introduction. This feels like something that's been simmering quietly and intentionally. Now let's talk about Lewis for a second. Lewis Hamilton has always been extremely private about his romantic life. When he dates, you barely hear about it. And when he does step back from someone, it's clean. No mess. No public drama. That already tells you something. So if Lewis is even remotely connected to Kim in a romantic way, this wouldn't be a loud, paparazzi-filled situation. It would be discreet dinners, separate arrivals, shared spaces without shared headlines. And Kim? She's older now, smarter, more controlled. She knows exactly how to keep something under wraps if she wants to, which makes this rumored connection feel mature. Not a rebound, not a headline grab, but two powerful people seeing each other without inviting the world into it. And fans? They're split. Some people love the idea. They're calling it a power couple. Fashion, money, influence, global reach. Kim brings the media empire, Lewis brings legacy and discipline. Others aren't convinced. They think it's just overlapping social circles, blown out of proportion by bored internet detectives. But here's the thing. When rumors don't die quickly, it's usually because there's something feeding them. Kim hasn't been linked seriously to anyone in a while. And Lewis? Same story. So why now? Why these two? Why this energy? Some fans think Kim is intentionally choosing someone outside her usual type. Someone stable, respected, globally admired, and not dependent on clout. And Lewis? Maybe he's drawn to a woman who understands pressure, fame, criticism, and reinvention better than almost anyone alive. It actually makes sense. And if this is real, even just in the early stages, don't expect a confirmation anytime soon. This wouldn't be a hard launch. This would be a slow burn. Months of whispers, subtle signs, maybe one blurry photo, maybe none at all. And then one day, a single appearance that confirms everything without a word being said. Until then, the internet will keep watching. And honestly, so will we. Because whether this is a romance, a friendship, or just two icons moving in the same elite spaces, the intrigue is already doing what it does best. And you already know, the gossip empire will be the first to clock it when the truth finally drops. So if you love this kind of deep dive celebrity tea, if you enjoy connecting the dots before the headlines catch up, and if you want to stay ahead of every soft launch and secret situation, make sure you subscribe right now, turn on notifications, and join the empire. Because around here, we don't wait for confirmations. We read the signs ice hot beverage.